modern economics has had quite a tough time over the last 5 years in terms of a lot of economic models that have been developed by academic theoreticians have been challenged by the current economic circumstance that we have faced over the last 5 years. I want to add to that another concern that I have about the economics models that have been developed is their inability and lack of taking account of the importance of suppliers in modern day thinking and business activity. The old models used to be based around this idea that you had labor on one side, you had capital on the other, and what the senior execs were trying to do was optimize between the right allocation of labor and the right allocation of capital. But actually, our research has shown over the last 5 years, and actually this is a trend that's been going on more and more and more, that business is now spending well over 2/3 of their revenues with their suppliers. And so therefore, the old capital versus labor dichotomy doesn't seem to me to stack up anymore, because if your labor's getting too expensive, it's not a case that you need to necessarily invest in capital. You know what, you piggyback off somebody else's investment in capital and you use instead suppliers as the alternative to labor. Likewise, if you didn't want to make a big capital investment, you can piggyback off the investments that suppliers have made. Either way, the old model, which said you've got this dichotomy between the two, in a world where trade has exploded, where specialization has exploded, doesn't any longer seem to do justice to actually how economic decisions are made within big businesses. And I think models that are in operation need to start taking account of this. When they do take account of that, they will start to be a more effective representation of the business decision making that goes on at senior level within companies.